Hey, this is IYBtech, and this is an update on my music server. As you can see, I've already drilled out all my inputs and outputs, such as my switches back there, my USB port, and the headphone input over here. Also, as you can see, there's a plexi board right there, and I'll be holding all of my components. The Raspberry Pi, the ODAC, the Death Is In amplifiers, the filtering circuits, and then all the other things that will be on this board for the project. Over here you see there's a new transformer, or there's a transformer, 250 VA transformer, which is overkill, which I did not look into the specifications of what I needed to get for the Death Is In amplifiers, but overkill sometimes is good. A little close up here on the front headphone input, and as you see, there's a little rubber gasket around it, so it is separated from the signal ground, separated from the power ground on this on the chassis. Back here you can see the USB port for connectivity to the ODAC. And that's about it there. You see over here, there's 3 switches. One switch for the Death Is In amp. Why we have a switch for the Death Is In amp? Because the Death Is In amp is a class A amp. It gets hot. I don't want it overheating. So when I'm only using this music server for the server part of its function, I want to be able to turn off the Death Is In amplifier and keep the heat down. Second switch is for changing host devices for the ODAC from the Raspberry Pi to any external USB interface. Last switch, as you can tell, main power switch, along with that power input and fuse. If you look inside here, you can see all of the different connections and stuff like that I did and put together. You can see the fuse body in the back. Other than that, I have not done any wiring. All the wiring that I will be doing will be drilled through the plexi board and wired under it to give it a really clean, nice finish in the end. One new thing that was acquired today, power transistors. So the next video will be on me testing the Death Is In amplifier. These power transistors are TIP 35C transistors, and I believe they will do a little bit better, or they're easier to mount to my heatsink than my TN3055 T03 case transistors. So we'll be using these. Another new thing I want to add on this video, I will not be using a linear transistor to power my Raspberry Pi. So I just got the little the Raspberry Pi power supply that comes with the Raspberry Pi, or they use with the Raspberry Pi. I also have a USB isolator. Beautiful. I just happen to have it. I found it. I'm gonna use it. Other than that, nothing new. I will though show you what my filtering circuit is going to be, since it's going to be so small, or the power supply section for the Death Is In amplifier. 3 capacitors, 2 10 ohm 50 watt resistors, power resistors, and they are overkill for the job, but you always want to go overkill. I think that's a motto I'll keep. You always want to go overkill, or just a little bit over, so you're not always at the max requirement for your items. Other than that, that's probably the end of the video. My next video will be a very in-depth testing and setup of the Death Is In amplifiers, both sides. And the video after that will be review and test on the ODAC, and then the review and test on the Raspberry Pi. Thank you for watching this video. Like if you liked the video, dislike if you disliked it, and if you're not sure, subscribe. See you guys later, and bye.